Welcome to the deep dive. We get right to the point here, and today we're hitting something that I think can really boost your English confidence pretty quickly. Common grammar mistakes.
Right. We've looked at some key areas, the ones that often seem to catch people out.
Exactly. And our goal, our mission really, is just to give you clear, practical fixes, things you can actually use right away.
Think of it like a quick guide to sounding smoother in English. We're not going super deep into theory, just hitting those frequent slip-ups that, once you fix them, make a big difference.
Okay, let's dive in. First up, a real classic, subject-verb agreement. It's so common to hear things like, he go to school. What's the simple fix there?
Yeah, that's a big one. The correct way is simply, he goes to school. You just need that little S on the end of the verb in the present simple tense.
Mhm.
When you're talking about he, she, or it, it's, one of the main ways English marks verbs these days.
Right, and getting that right just makes things sound, well, correct.
Yeah.
Foundational.
Exactly. It's fundamental for clarity.
Makes sense. Okay, moving on. What about the past tense with did? We often hear folks say, I didn't went to the party. How do we untangle that one?
Ah, yes. The thing here is did or didn't already signals that you're talking about the past.
Okay,
So the verb that comes after it should just be the basic form, the infinitive, without to.
so not the past tense form again.
Exactly. You don't need two past tense markers. So the correct sentence is just, I didn't go to the party. Saying didn't went is, well, it's redundant, like saying the past twice.
Got it. Avoid the double past. Good tip. Okay, let's tackle much versus many. Always a bit tricky. When do we use which?
Right. So many is generally for nouns you can count, things that have, individual units,
Right.
like many books, many cars, many ideas. If you can easily imagine putting a number before it, one book, two books, then many is usually the word.
Okay, that's clear. And much.
Much is for the uncountable stuff. Things we don't usually count as separate items. Think much water, much traffic, much information.
Like concepts or substances.
Pretty much. The key is asking yourself, can I count these individually? If not, it's probably much.
That's a helpful way to think about it. Now, a really quick one I hear sometimes, I am agree. Why isn't that quite right?
Yeah, this one comes up. Agree is actually a verb here. It's an action you perform.
Ah,
We use am or is or are with adjectives, right? Like, I am happy. Happy describes you. But agree is something you do.
so you just need the verb itself.
Exactly. Just say, I agree. Simple as that. No am needed.
Easy fix. Okay, finally, let's quickly sort out since and for when we're talking about time. People mix these up.
They do. Since is used to mark a starting point in time, a specific moment when something began.
For example,
Like, I've worked here since 2020. 2020 is that specific point in the past when you started.
okay, a point in time and for.
For talks about a duration, a length of time. So you'd say, I worked here for 3 years. 3 years is the duration, the period.
Makes sense. Duration versus starting point.
So-
Okay, let's do a super quick recap then. So it's he goes, not he go.
Right.
It's I didn't go, not I didn't went.
Correct. Avoid the double past.
Many. For countable things like apples, much. For uncountable things like water,
Spot on.
simply I agree, not I am agree.
Yep.
And since for a starting point, like since 2020,
I
and
just
for a duration, like for 3 years.
You've got it. Nailing these small points really, really adds up. It leads to much clearer and I think more confident communication.
Yeah, it's less about memorizing a giant grammar book
Get really
and more about focusing on these high-frequency basics.
exactly that. Get these right and you're well on your way.
And that's really the key insight for you listening. Focusing on these common fixes can make a surprisingly big difference. As you listen and speak, maybe keep an ear out for these. You might find that just paying attention to these little details doesn't just clean up your grammar, but genuinely gives you a boost in how confident you feel expressing yourself. It's interesting how small tweaks can unlock that feeling of fluency, something to think about as you continue your English journey.